smell this smell, Adam? You don't get this smell in the city. Wow. Old Log Church Cemetery. This is a place of remembering, honoring, and respect. A place of history. From dawn till dusk, visitors are welcome. At all other times, on those cemetery grounds, without authorization from cemetery management, will be considered trespassing. So we're here. Right. Look at the sign. Wow. This is such a beautiful cemetery. Look where it is. It's so peaceful. I don't want to step on anyone. George Monroe, 1872 to 1945. June C. Van Valkenburg, 1926 to 1982. Wife of Hugh M. Ross, 1928 to 2011. Look at that's a beautiful long life. Jane Ross, born 1825, died 1904. Well, this is beautiful. This one's really pretty. In memory of William Murray, died October 14th, 1867, age 85 years, and Sarah, wife of the above, died June 8th, 1871, aged 89 years. That is such a long life for back then in the late 1800s to die at 85 and 89. That's a beautiful story. Those big pillars are gorgeous because what's cool is like they're so old, but they look so new. I'm interested in the ones down near the forest.
Yep.
This one is super interesting. It's literally missing half of the tombstone. David Ross died aged 80 years. Oh, the rest of it's behind. Oh, I'm glad they fixed this one. It's so nice when people like make sure to like fix stones that like can't be replaced and stuff like that. Memory of Jane Ross, daughter of David and Bessie Ross. Born 1825, died 1904. I'm interested in these ones down here in the woods. Oh, I like the back. That's pretty. In memoriam, erected by the descendants of Isabel Mckay, who was born April 15th, 1746, and died November 1829, aged 84 years. Her remains were first interred in this cemetery. Oh. Mary Thornton, wife of William Mckay, died November 17th, 1840, age 89 years. Everyone here so far has passed away a long time ago. Oh, wow! There's one fallen down in the woods here. Someone died aged 25 years, and then this person died aged 22 years. What are their names? Anne. That makes me sad. I should bring them flowers. Who do we have here? Sarah Mckay, born February 18th, 1830, and died March 3rd, 1832, and she was only 2 years old. Some of them are so old you can't read them, but it looks like so nice how it kind of aged over time. we just don't have the artistry that they had back then. And think of it, like they didn't have the tools. They didn't have the tools to create the tombstones and stuff. What are they called now? They're not tombstones, grave markers. Yeah.
Headstones.
Headstones. Like we have so many tools now. Wow, this is beautiful. Wow. And look at this one, all alone by itself. What a beautiful place to be, though. Aged 10 years. Could be 70. I hope it's 70. Robert McDonald, 1798 to 1875. Helen Sutherland, 1808 to 1890. And Adam, their son, from 1830 to 1916. Oh wow, look at this one. In memory of Janet Murray, wife of Alexander Mckay, who died February 11th, 1900, aged 99 years. So she would have been born in 1801. Whoa. That's like trying to like do the math on how many years before that was me. 100? No. To 1901. 189 years before I was born. I'm dumb.
Way too many years.
1801 to 1901. Oh no, she was born in 1900. I thought it was 1800.
Yeah.
That's where my math is
She died in 1900.
Yeah, died in 1900, so she was born in 1801.
Sorry, you're right.
So I was right. Oh my God.
I thought she was born in 1990.
Yeah. God rest your soul, Janet. You lived a long, beautiful life in a time when I think being alive was like kind of rough. Let's look at this one. In memory of Christina, wife of Angus Mckay, who died November 23rd, 1841, aged 22 years. She had just started her married life. Oh. A lot of back then, so much death was either like from like a sickness, or a lot of it was in childbirth back then. I'm really happy that like things have changed. It's crazy like how much medically the world has changed. Like so many people died so young back in the day, but now like they got a pill to fix your heart. I wonder, because this place is called Old Log Church, there must have been a church here at some point. There's a difference. I think a graveyard is when it's a cemetery like by a church, and then a cemetery is like a standalone thing. I'm curious about this over here. A lot of Murrays here. A lot of Murrays. Wow. Look at all these pieces. I'm always interested in the above ground vault. I don't think they're actually above ground, but just like the vault is. Let's see. In memory of John Mckay, born November 17th, 1831, died January 24th, 1854. So he was only in his 20s. Look at all these little, little stone in there. It's weird being drawn to. I have a really cool story actually. Adam and I went to this Haunted Hamilton event about 1.5 years ago, and it was at this really cool old estate, and they had talked about this ghost named Sarah, and they'd also said that she was buried there, but that her stone was like in the back and it was covered in weeds and stuff. And all night I was like really in tune with everything that was going on. And we went to the cemetery because they were all conducting EVPs and stuff in there, and I was like, okay, I feel really in tune. So something that I do sometimes is I'll literally go up to a stone and I can kind of usually sometimes pull their name, or like pull if they're a man or a woman or how old they were when they died, like young or old. And I was doing it and I got like 2 tombstones, or like 2 stones right in a row. And then I went up to one and I was thinking, oh, Sarah, but I was like, there's no way this could be Sarah, this isn't where they said she was. And then I just looked at Adam and I was like, is this Sarah? And he was like, yes, it is Sarah. So that was a really interesting day. But that's something that I did growing up, like to try and like strengthen my gift, is I would read stones. I spent a lot of time, everyone's always been interested in cemeteries in my family, in a respectful way, I promise. Cool. To the glory of God and the grateful honoring the Reverend George Leslie Mckay, 1844 to 1901, pioneer missionary, statesman, and man of God in Formosa. This cairn was erected with the stones from the Mckay home, Concession X East Zora, in 1960 by the Presbytery of Paris and the Presbyterian Church of Canada. Wow, the Mckay house. That's amazing. Wow, look at that over there. We're gonna go see that in a moment. Okay, I don't want to wait. Let's go see it now. Oh, it was, Adam. It was, look. On this spot stood the old log church, erected in 1832. Wow, it must have been so small. That one would have been new. Wow. Wow.
That's cool.
That's incredible. I wonder if this was stones. Oh, it's so warm from the sun.
Well, it said it was an old log church.
Oh, so it would have been wood. But wouldn't the base, the foundation would have had stones?
Yeah, I guess, yeah, probably. I don't know.
Probably had to remove the stones from the ground. And then... just wait a second.
What's up?
If there's someone here, give us a sign. Something loud. That was very weird. Adam's not filming to take a picture, and right down here between those 2 stones back near there, I saw a man walk past quick, and I just thought it was a person, and I kind of did like one of these. Like I went like to make sure that it was like someone, or we weren't getting in trouble, and he wasn't there. It was quick. You know, I feel a lot of us, we question if we see ghosts because we see things in our peripheral and stuff like that, but someone passing through. Look at this one, this is beautiful. How intricate with the... So there's Alex McDonald, Isabel, that's his wife. And Emma. Emma passed away at 30 years old. It always breaks my heart a little bit when you see the stones that, you know, I'm just trying to stick to showing the stones that are people who are long passed away. I don't really like to show any stones of people who still have like living members and stuff like that. And it always like breaks my heart when you see like one of the 2 of the soulmates or lovers, husband and wife, are buried and the other one's still alive. Because like, it's great they're still alive, but it just takes me back to my grandma and how much she hated living without my grandpa. But There's a big open spot. We could go here. I like it here. This is such a nice thing. I wonder how it breaks. I wonder if it's just like coldness, or if it's ice, or what does it, or if it like gets hit by lightning. That's quite theatrical. Well guys, that was a look at the old log church, little hidden cemetery here in Ontario. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you didn't feel any disrespect or anything from this video, because we didn't come at that with this. I just like to share them, and sometimes I think remembering people long after they're gone, it's kind of a beautiful thing to do, and I would want someone to do it about me, I guess. So if you want more videos like this, don't forget to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and follow me on Instagram and TikTok, but that's probably where you came from. Alright guys, have a great night. Love yourself forever, because I love you.